Hey, all of my friends, relatives, and cousins. I wanted to share with you. This is Hawkeye, your trader, investor. And I wanted to share with you. It's a Monday morning, and I don't normally trade on a Monday mornings, or sometimes I don't, because the market is usually sometimes can be really haywire on Mondays. But I happened to see this little opportunity this morning pop up on my screen from my planning over the weekend, and I wanted to try to take advantage of it. So I'm going to show you guys what happened and how it worked out. So let me share my screen with you. Okay. What I ended up doing, I traded NVIDIA this morning. And this morning, what I usually start off with is a 15-minute chart. This is 15-minute chart. You can see that up here. When I say 15 minutes, remember from my previous videos, that means that each one of these candles are 15 minutes in length. Now, I noticed something very interesting over the weekend. This gray area is weekend overnight trading. So that means Saturday through Sunday. It was no actual trading for us, but this is where the market was moving over the weekend. And if you can see by my indicators, you can see that over the weekend, the market is trending down. Now, remember with options, you can buy options and make money if it's going down. You can make money if the stock is going up. I see that this particular option or this NVIDIA stock is going down over the weekend. It's below my 20 moving average. It's below my 200 moving average. It is below last week's yesterday's high. Yesterday's high would be Friday. So it's lower than Friday. And when I looked up a little bit more to do a little bit more of my homework, I see that it was lower than last week in total. So everything about NVIDIA was pointing to the downside. Okay, so here is a 15-minute candle. This little green candle is the 15 minutes just before opening. It opened for me here in the Midwest at 8:30 a.m. This candle, whole 15 minutes, is from 8:15 until we get to 8:30. And that was the opening candle. I saw and noticed that it was turning red or pink immediately. So I quickly changed to a 2-minute chart so I could better gauge my entry. Here's a 2-minute chart. That means now that each one of these candles represents 2 minutes of activity. So here it is, the beginning, the 8:30 candle dropped. I had a stop loss right above here. So if I was wrong by getting in with a put option and it went higher, then I would be out. I always look to protect my money first. I'm not worried about how much I'm going to make first. I'm worried about how much I could possibly lose. So I protect myself first. So I jumped in right here and it dropped. And it dropped to about here. And when I saw a green candle show up the next 2 minutes, I closed the trade with a little over $100 in profit. So I was up $100 within 2 minutes. Then when it got to about 4 minutes into this morning, I saw this pink candle coming and I thought that it was going to continue down lower. And I jumped in a little too early and the next candle jumped up and scared me. It made me a little bit nervous, so I decided to close the trade. So on that second trade, I lost a little over 60 bucks. First trade, I'm up a little over 100. The next trade, I'm down 60. Then I waited again for another 4 minutes, and I saw this candle. And once it broke lower than the green candle right in here, I jumped in again with another put option. And this time, I rode it all the way down to about here until I saw this green candle coming in. So I took profits again. So that was another $60 to $70. So all total, within, say, about 20 minutes, I was up 100, down 40 or 60, and then up over 100 again. So my total profit within 20 minutes was between $107 to $110. So I made $107 to $110, and then I closed out the trade and I started doing something else. And as you guys can see, it rolled right back up to here. I would have lost all my money if I had stayed in. So I decided to close it here with my $107, $110 profit. And if I had stayed around a little longer and had not closed up my computer, I could have rolled it down probably for another $200 or $300 right in here, but I didn't. With trading, you never want to say coulda, woulda, shoulda. You try to take your money and get out. That is my approach to trading. I'm not sorry that I missed this over here. Tomorrow is another day. So you want to take your money and make your profits. And I want you guys to think about it this way. $100 a day, which I made this morning, is $500 for the week, an extra $2,000 for the month. This is money that I'm not using to pay my bills. So we always recommend that you use money that you don't need. This is not bill money. This is money to increase my net worth. So this is money that I'm using, and this is money, vacation money. This is money to do other things, but it's not to pay my bills. So $100 a day, just 100, is another $2,000 a month. It's going to end up averaging probably for the week, maybe $200 to $300 or $400 a day. That's an extra, what, $4,000, $6,000, $8,000 for the month. So you do not need a lot of money, first of all, to get into this. And don't try to hit home runs every day. $50, $100, $200, or $300 in a day adds up really quickly. And you're not going to have to worry about money or where your next meal is coming from because you have this going on. So I wanted to give you guys that little tidbit of information on how I traded this morning, NVIDIA. And every morning I just have 4 to 6 stocks that I look at every day. And whichever one appears to be showing up the best with my strategy, I try to take advantage of it, make my money. Some days, as you can see, even here this morning, you can lose a little bit of money, but you can't be afraid to lose. It's like basketball when I was playing basketball. You cannot be afraid to take the shot. You've got to take the shot. That's the only way we can get ahead. So thank you all. Remember, this video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not trying to sell you on any particular stock that you need to trade. This is just for entertainment and for information purposes so that you guys can see the opportunity that lies ahead of you. And 2024 is around the corner. Another year to make yourself wealthier or to what? Stay where you are. Okay, thanks again for watching, and we will talk to you soon. Remember to subscribe, and please share this video with other folks so they can see the opportunities are out here. Thanks again.